So first thing is reproductive carrier screening. We should get a screen for some of the basic, not all of the, I will say not all of the genetic disease, but some of the common genetic disease we should screen ourselves. And there is no shame in that. You and your partner, me and my partner, we can decide among ourselves that let's do these kind of screening. It is picking pace in everywhere in the world. Before conceiving the child, parents goes to genetic counselor. This is another very exciting field, genetic counseling. So they go to genetic counselor, get themselves screened, and then plan the baby. And if let's say some parents are planning it at the late stage of their life, they will also do that, the same thing. They will go to genetic counselor and try to see what's the probability of getting a healthy child if they plan their family. Another thing is after that you can have prenatal testing, prenatal testing, which is uh, getting a free shedded cells from amniotic fluid. Just for an example, you can from mother's womb, you can just collect little bit of amniotic fluid which will contain the shedded cell from unborn baby, the womb which is developing, and you can just extract the DNA out of it, the part you are interested in, the region, the gene, the exome you are interested in, or the whole genome, and try to see the markers for genetic disease. And on the basis of that, you can just suggest the parent or the clinician or genetic counselor that what will be the way ahead, and then they will take over from that part. So this is also a very good development going on in the market. So after the newborn is after the baby is born, the newborn, you can again screen them for lot of disease. So there was a case some years ago where the babies were dying and nobody knew what the problem is. So the NGS came very handy. So they just picked up so I don't remember the place where it happened, but yeah, so they picked up the sample from the babies, and when they ran all kind of NGS analysis on that, so they found out that there is an unknown pathogen in the body. The and they were able to just reduce the replication of that pathogen. So if they didn't knew that it it's nothing to do with the food or it's nothing to do with the environment, but the pathogen inside, the doctors will not be able to do anything. So again, here bioinformaticians, they can help the doctors, the clinicians, to get into the bottom of the cause. Anything can happen, and it can happen with even adults. I'm just taking example of a babies. And then the rare disease, everybody knows the personalized medicines, it's still booming, but it's not fully exist in the market. But the personalized medicine is another field which is coming up, where you can find out rare diseases and diagnosis. So lot of celebrities, when they, and you people might have read and know already that lot of celebrities, they go for this genetic screening, and if they have a history of that disease, and if they find something, if they find the marker, they take care of that. uh, just like, for example, it was a very famous case of breast cancer, where one of the celebrity found the marker for that in her body, and she removed that part of her body just to be sure that she should not get breast cancer in future. So yeah, this is also going on. And then on the basis of this differences, specific differences in specific single individual, you can come up with lot of medicines or therapies for that individual, which is called personalized medicine. And pharmacogenomics is another field which comes handy into that. Then again, the cancer is worldwide known, so cancer diagnosis is still going on, where you can find the NGS comes handy. Then during corona outbreak, COVID outbreak, everybody started talking about biotechnology and everything. So you people might have came across lot of studies, thousands of studies using bioinformatics skill to just find out the cause of corona, the mutations, the surveillance, the path the COVID is taking. And even at that time, it was so good that you can even track a single person. Like this single person entered this area, and because of that person, because it was roaming around and was not quarantined, the virus starts spreading. So you can see the beauty that you can track that thing also, the origin of the virus also, if there is an outbreak. So COVID actually really helped all of us, so that other peoples who were not in this field, in research field, also knew about what we do and what can be done. And again, then post-mortem testing is another field. So let's go ahead and see.